Hello, chat. Let me just take a look at this, that, that. Yep. Okay. SOMA. Bum bum. Dee-dee-dum. Boop. Wait, I forgot to do something, chat. Hold on. Give me just a moment. Yep. Give a moment. Channel playlists. Actually, I think I need to do this one. View. Yeah, this one has to get out of it. Remove. Yep, bomb. Because we didn't play Minecraft that day. One video, 4 video. Perfect. Yep. 100%. Someone is gonna be in there soon. Done. Okay. Chat, I'm ready. Hold up. Am I ready? I am ready. Helmir. Okay, so where were we? I think we entered like a room. Up. Something I did notice, we got 37 subs today, or yesterday, and that is pretty much fantastic. Sam has found a power suit with that body inside. Now he must adapt it so that Catherine can transfer his mind into it and they can continue on their journey into the abyss. 3 parts are needed. Some structure gel. That's what we're doing. Structure. So gel, chip, and battery. That's what we were doing. Right. Anything in there? Yep. Yep. Woo! Okay, let me give the game a little bit of time. Let me take on my reading voice real quick. The structure gel has been charged and actually keeps going for a while. Even when removed from a power source, if applied to circuits, it seems to help out with connectivity. And you're... Hey, Valley, you're the first one in chat today. Nice. Okay. Okay, yeah. It seems like it's not only connectivity, but... Hey! Right. Relax. Reading. The gel can make simple machinery work and act more efficiently. However, the modifications that the WoW has made to the gel are full of extra information that doesn't necessarily make sense. When applied to something more complicated, it causes the gel to act as a cancer upon the host, eventually ruining it. We could use the gel to... We could use the gel to our advantage, but it needs to be uncalibrated to get rid of the bad code. Apply gel to the dead mouse. The gel caused the mouse to appear alive. It was put into the same habitat as a living mouse. Reanimated mouse was apathetic, while the living one seemed stressed. After 15 minutes, the reanimated attacked and killed the living one. Half an hour later, the reanimated mouse stopped moving. The corpse was solid as the gel was hardened within it. Could you stop that? I am literally trying to talk to chat. Would you please respect me? Okay. Reanimated mouse. Yeah, okay, we did that. Wait, did we finish that? Nope. To avoid the thing hardening as before, electromagnets. Is that Acre speaking? He's probably tweaking, yeah. To avoid the thing hardening as before, electromagnets are used to cause a low electrical current within the animal. This has also provided us the ability to somewhat control it. Alright, we gotta talk. Mate, we gotta talk. You're out of line. You! Shut it! Quiet! I'm reading. Alright. The structure gel remains unchanged on a fundamental level. It's still the same cross-linked gel with aligned graphene in a poly-unsaturated matrix that was installed throughout Pathos 2 a few years ago. The problem is not the gel, but its controller, the WoW. The gel has not taken on any new property. The gel has not taken on any new properties. The WoW simply uses it in ways that we would never even have dreamed of. Study results. Overwhelming evidence concludes that all the formed creatures, the fish, the sharks, even the helpers, were manipulated by the WoW via structure gel. They have in some manner have been exposed to charged gel and in turn stricken by a cancerous growth that affect their whole being. It's difficult to ask why when talking about an AI, but it all started shortly after the comet killed the surface. I can't for sure say I can't for sure say that if it's bad code or carefully programmed mercy killing, but it looks like it's not going to make things easier for us to survive it. Wow, that was a lot of reading. Hello? Looks like they're doing some testing, some more testing with structure gel. And I believe that was a bit of a spoiler, yes, so thanks for retracting that one. Can you just shut the fuck up? Like, seriously, I'm trying to be entertaining. Something at Theta, and if you want to read what else it says, be my guest. I can't make any sense out of it. Oh? Temperature -20, get gel uncalibrated. Open close. Control chip malfunction. Service required. Okay. As connector and interface between... Never seen something of that speed. Okay, whatever. Hello, what do we have here? Oh! Oh, it's crafting one. I see. Whoa. That must have been the mouse. Alright. Dispense gel. I'll read this later. I think we'll go to the top floor. Which is where exactly? Power room, mess hall, containment, airlock. Are we currently in the top floor? Hello? Oh boy, he did. Oh, no, this must be the top floor. Hey there! I'm gonna go in here first. Alright, this place doesn't really look too good. Yep. Hi. Okay. Ooh. I kind of like this place. Kind of looks cool. It's like a... No chat. You want some ham and cheese? That might be... Oh boy, that doesn't look too good. Don't eat that. Nope, nothing in the fridge. If that's a fridge. Okay, if I was a developer, I would totally put a jump scare in these windows. Undelivered reports. Can I not take a look at them? Oh, wait.
Johann Ross was found dead on the climber this morning. The ARC team went down a couple of days ago, but I see no reason to suspect them playing a part in his death. The climber can't be operated from the abyss, so there was a scheduled retrieval. The climber returned with only the lifeless body of Alpha member Johann Ross. No traces of the ARC team. Cameron, Eames, Lansky, all studying the body inside containment. I'll follow up with whatever they find. Delenda S. The WOW has been getting more aggressive, pushing all systems to their limits. Ironically, the dead Dr. Johann Ross would be the perfect person to ask why the WOW is making such a big buzz about his passing. After all, the WOW isn't supposed to want anything. And definitely not to mourn people. The system overload affects the staff considerably. Headaches, loss of sleep, unwarranted stress. and it seems to be getting worse. I could use some advice if you can get through. Delenda est. Things are out of hand. The staff looks like they're about to explode. Every other person walks around with nosebleeds, and the rest keep wiping stains of blood from their eyes to keep them from overflowing. It's to do with the WOW trying to free Ross somehow, for sure. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if the body just got up and left. Rally Herber, our dispatcher, has been snooping around asking questions she shouldn't. She says she's going down into the abyss to find Alpha. I can't bring myself to stop her. Johan Ross was found dead on the climber this morning. The WOW has been getting more aggressive. Things are out of hand. The staff...
On September 13th, this is about a Tau evacuation, right? Ordered staff at Tau to evacuate, move up to the plateau together with engineer Alan Waldeck, and descended into the abyss to assist the evacuation. Following protocol, we waited at the climber platform for about 140 minutes and made several attempts to contact Tau. I decided to move towards the site, thinking I might intercept them. That's when I noticed the guiding lights flickering, and soon the whole path shut down. Omega sector, swallowed by darkness, I pushed on with my floodlight until I heard screaming over the short-range radio. It carried on, breaking in and out in and out of range. As I hurried closer to investigate, I came upon a lacerated body of field worker Espinosa. Something big had almost cut her in two. I considered the importance of saving Tau and more specifically Ross. As I heard Espinosa colleagues getting massacred over the radio, seeing no way to possibly improve the situation, I hurried back to the climber and left the people at Tau to their fate. With some luck, Ross made it back to Tau and is able to continue his work at Alpha to avoid further disturbances. I have decided to report the evacuation as a complete failure, hoping it will stop Theta from attempting another one. Claudia Ames, the manager of Omnicrom, has already ordered the climber to stay at the plateau for now. My report on the savage wildlife scared everyone enough to even stop Waldeck and Darby from maintaining the Loomer probes. It's a good thing Kolaski is off-site, because I have a feeling he would not have approved. The restrictions came out slightly more severe than I had anticipated, but I'll take it. As long as Ross is left alone to work with the bow. And then the cartridge is Julia, Johan, and Mark. Right, what about the images? Alright. The dive suits. This must be the thing they were using to cross. Some tunnel. Hey. Interesting stuff. Looks like they're mostly talking about how the WoW started to develop, like in what it is today, right? Doesn't this look like a battery of sorts? I don't know. Okay, so I'm fairly certain we got what we wanted from there. Right. Ruffy. Usually the sedated orange Ruffy found hovering outside. Oh, had remarkably bone growth, kept swimming a few minutes. I think we read this last episode. Yeah, we did. I remember many words from it, so we did. We came from there, so I guess we go here now. No, we already checked this. Yeah, no, there wasn't anything in here. We came from... Yeah, we came from there. Okay, got it. Just trying to make sure I backtrack a little. So I can orientate better. Hello, sir. Nothing. The Scarlet Queen. I didn't play this game for 12 years. Well, hello. We got through most of the game already, but we're working our way to the end.
It's not something you really want to get comfortable with. That's funny. That's really funny, Julia. What's going on? You're playing that transparent. What do you want, Molly? We're friends, right? Yes. Do you think Alpha is real?
Yes.
What makes you... Why would you ask that? I think Ross is trying to tell me something about Side Alpha. He wants me to go down to the abyss and find it. Crazy, right?
You played it at 7 years old? Wow, you're braver than I am.
You could talk some sense into me. Ronnie. I'm not ready to... I can't talk about that.
Hello? Nope, that was it. Look at these fish. This must be the aquariums they were talking about. Test subjects. Yeah, these things are creepy as hell. Yeet. Hello. Oh, robot. So we finally got a clear, like, visual of what we look like. Oh, look at that. We missed it. Alright. Confirmed the correlation between the overloaded systems and the corpse of Dr. Ross. I was able to shield off the corpse inside the glass jar for a couple of seconds and witnessed a massive drop in the readings. If we really have to keep Ross inside Omicron, I suggest finding a way to erect a permanent barrier to avoid severe system malfunctions. I didn't play this game because I was brave. I played it because I've been nuts since kindergarten. Well, I hope you're alright though. WoW is definitely repairing Ross's corpse. It's the most insane thing I have ever encountered. Somehow the WoW primarily relegated to structure gel inside the walls is bombarding the corpse with every system it can access. The glass jar is surrounded by an unhealthy amount of electromagnetism and radiation, which seems to be instructing gel already stuck inside Ross's body. Not sure what the WoW expects to happen when it's restored, but at least all the crazy should stop when the body hits 100%. Interesting. So that was basically about the WoW starting to use corpses to experiment, almost? Like... What's the purpose of this plant, by the way? What are we supposed to do in this room? Well, I guess we touched the booty. The booty. Alright. Alright, now what happens? power shut off, and that did what exactly? So, what was the purpose? I guess it was just trying to teach us things that happened here. I don't know. I'm not too sure about it. We came from there. Came from there. The staircase is over on this end. Oh, but we still got these rooms, don't we? Eureka! Alright. What else we got? Okay, something tells me I want that. Nothing.
Hey, Andrea? Yeah? I was talking to Cameron about protein solubilization. Do you think we could break the aggregate and structure gel without flattening the configuration?
Jesus, that was a mouthful. You've been listening to Cameron, that's for sure. What do you want, Ronnie?
Can you blame me for trying to figure this out? I've been having the dreams too. I don't know what to believe.
Oh, I know. Everything from the sudden signal amplification in black boxes to having a comatose Dr. Ross locked up in the glass jar. We've all been going a bit nuts.
Tell me about it. Feels like my head's about to explode. Hypothetically speaking, could we stop the WoW from mutating?
It doesn't work like that.
Even if it was a Site Alpha?
Hypothetically speaking, I guess we could try. Rally, are you recording this?
Sorry. I just... Sorry.
Well, that's good, because I'm not looking for spoilers to begin with, but I do appreciate you not trying to spoil anything. Now, I have played this game in the past, so I do know the gist of it. I just don't really remember much of it either, so I'm sort of, in a way, re-exploring the game for myself. To the lower section we go! This is the only section left in the game that we have to explore. Hello! Oh. Okay. Oh boy. You gotta work on that a little bit, you know? Alright, let's see. Static again. Yeah. What about you? Oh wait, I didn't mean to click it again. That don't look too good. Well, yeah, their heads exploded. You can't get the memories if the head's exploded, right? Like it's trying to retrace the memory that was inside the person. Every single person in this plan so far has their head exploded because the WoW infected them, or maybe? Because, like... Wait, what is this place? Like... I'm not just randomly going to... It says completed. Why do I feel like I don't want to do that? We're here! Oh! Well, this looks rather ominous. I'm not gonna override it just yet, because I don't know what the hell's gonna happen if I do. Anything? Nope, just some table. Okay. Fair enough. Whoop! Override. Incorrect floor, of course. Override. Hello! Oh boy, that one's alive. Okay, we're not going in there just yet. Hi, what do we have here? What are we selling, chat? Nothing in the dumpster? There. There, now there is. What's up with the boba statues? Hey, what's it there? Chat, there's a ball in there. I want the ball. Give me the ball, give me the ball. Why are you not giving me ball though? Like, that's actually kind of annoying. Okay. Enough messing around. Let's try and find out what's going on here. Diagnostics, I'll check you out in just a minute. Just trying to see if there's nothing I can pick up. What's this? Alright, anyone who knows math, do quick math, go. I say 7. I don't know, number is 7. The outcome of that is 7. 7 something. What am I doing? Oh. Oh, right, you have to... Okay. What now? I see. Eject cortex chip. Motor. What does that do? Optics. What does that do? Maybe we're supposed to send them down? Boy, what am I supposed to do here? Okay, what happens if I send... Oh! I see. And what happens if I... Cortex assembly removed. We did it! I don't know how I did it, but I did it. Sir! You don't look too good. Oh, it must have been... Squeeze me stress ball. I'm totally bringing that with me. Alright.
Strasky, are you there?
I hear you, Herbie. What's up?
Just wanted to check in. I have to go do something. I might not be around for a few days, okay?
Rally Herbert leaving the listening post? Must be important.
It is, Strask. It is.
Okay then. Stay safe.
Omicron, can you hear us?
Loud and clear. Everyone all right?
We will be as soon as we make friends with the power suits.
I'm sure you'll get used to it.
Look at that. Just wanted to check in before we pass the last working Lumar probe. Guys, any last words to Omicron? Don't forget to pick us up. You heard that, right?
Don't worry, we won't forget.
Alright. Heading into radio silence.
Good luck, guys. Tau, please respond. This is Rowley Herber calling from Omicron. Please respond, Tau.
Unable to connect. Lumar relay out of range.
Yeah, I get it.
Unable to connect. Lumar relay out of range.
Really? Okay. What's on this one? Something, I don't know. Okay. Oh yeah, we got that. Into the abyss. Take it to Alpha in the abyss. Sick Alpha needs medicine. Find Tau. Find Alpha. Take gel to Alpha. The heart of Alpha. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Chad, I think we're done here for the moment. Was that really necessary? Also, you'll follow me where? Where do I go? Damn, where do we go back where we came from? Is that what he wants me to do? Oh! I straight up ran into that. Oh my god. Okay. Hey, Ryan.
Shut the door, Cap. Lock it up.
What's happening?
Lock the door.
I knew it.
Managed to piss off another one of WoW's monsters.
We have everything we need, right?
Yeah. Let's get to work.
Yeah, Kath, I have everything we
You need to
need.
assemble your new body with the things you collected. Just stuff all of it into the suit of the dead body.
This is crazy.
Don't worry, it'll work.
Not sure I want it to work.
Make sure it's all bunched together with the structure gel connecting all the parts. Alright, try activating the suit from the terminal again.
Ew. I don't want to do that. Like, that's so... Ugh. Retry.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Yeah,
It will
neither
be
can
fine.
I.
Then why don't we put you in the suit?
I was gonna suggest that if you refused.
You'd go without me.
I need to do this, Simon. This is
Who
important.
fuck? like,
I need to
I'm
launch
not gonna
the
swear,
arc.
but like,
You
who
really
cares
do.
what
Change
you want to
body.
do? Like,
Yes,
Jesus.
if you want to stay here, I'm not
We're
gonna stand in
reanimating
your
a
way.
literal
I don't want to
corpse.
tell you what to do.
Where's your
Won't be like
humanity?
before?
Are you WoW?
Close my eyes and...
Are you the WoW?
And then open them again.
All right, let's do it.
Thank you, Simon. Go sit in the pilot seat in the next room. You might need to boot it up.
I'm not saving your ass, that's for damn sure. Wow. What am I supposed... Ain't no way. You want me to... What am I gonna...
We need to loop back the activity manifested by your current Cortex chip, run it through the amplifier, feed it into the new chip, and then make sure it's synced.
You lost me halfway there.
You don't really need to understand it, just make them line up. That's everything. You can climb into the pilot seat now.
Already?
I have everything under control, so please, have a seat.
Chat, I don't feel like good. I don't feel good about this.
This should be over soon.
It's like having a picture taken.
But with the most expensive camera in the world.
You know, Indian stock photos would steal their souls.
In this case, they'd be right.
That's funny. Oh, good lord. Ugh. No.
Can't you run a diagnosis or something?
What?
What was that?
No, it's just,
Why was it still talking?
it's the same like before.
Catherine, why was he still talking?
That's how it works, you know that.
What do you mean?
You know it's not magic. You were copied. The sleeping Simon in the seat was copied, and now you are here, just like Simon lived on in Toronto.
God damn you, Kath. 2 Simons? There can't be 2 Simons.
What did you think would happen?
That you were gonna take my mind and put it into another body, like a brain transplant.
I'm sorry, it wouldn't work that way.
You realize how messed up this is?
Please, I didn't mean to upset you.
How did you expect me to react to this shit?
Please stop.
You're fucking disgusting. What's gonna happen to him?
He'll sleep for a while, a few days.
And then what? Wake up in this fucking nightmare again? All alone? So cruel.
Well, what do you want me to do with him? Make friends? Let him know that we have to leave him behind when we go into the abyss?
What if he didn't need to wake up?
You do that?
Fuck yeah, I would.
Maybe.
Like, okay, look, chat. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. Hold the fucking, hold the phone. I'm gonna be real. If I was Simon, right, and she just straight up bamboozled me into copying my mind, and I would know that my current self is sitting in that chair right now, but there's a few. How do we even explain this one without making like no sense? All right. If I had to decide whether or not to leave version number 2, technically, in this hellhole of a place to just go insane, or I end it, because right now, version number 2 of me is sleeping in a chair for a couple days. We could end it in their sleep. You get where I'm going with this? I know this is the Simon we've been all along, but I'm calling him version 2 because the first time he was transferred was when he was going for the head scan at the very beginning of the game. So that was the original Simon, right? So, in a sense, I'm gonna destroy the first copy made of Simon. So, and we are currently copy number 2. This is the only way I can like actually make sense of this. Yes, I will end the life of copy number 1 because I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, to just be left all alone in a dark environment, probably gonna be taken over by the WoW, eventually going absolutely insane like one of those monsters out in the hallway. So no, I don't think that's the better option for my own like morality. So sacrificing my personal morality to end suffering that copy number 1 is going to go through is worth it. Now you could debate me on this, but that's what I'm going to go with.
Switch if you want to drain his battery. He'll die within a minute.
Good.
I'd rather not stay plugged in any longer.
Yeah, well, I don't really care what you think. How do I drain the battery? Oh, Simon, I'm so sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, me. I'm sorry. But I'm not doing that to myself, like, no way. Not to my worst enemy, I would do this. Well, maybe to my worst enemy, but... Link active, warning battery malfunction. Oh. Chat, are we sure? Is he gone? So... we just ended ourselves? Yeah, I can't say I necessarily feel good about this, but I would have felt a whole lot worse knowing I left him behind like this. I'm saying him. I would not want to be left in a place that... I didn't want to... Yeah. There's really no good option, right? Like, nothing, like neither of these options are good. But I took the least worst one, if that makes sense. What I would have done differently is make myself multiple clones and try to remove all threat. Like the mutant, and to either make the base safe or try to find a place on the server where it's not that. Yes, but then you would end up alone because you're the only one left on the planet that is actually a functioning person. Right? You don't have the knowledge, right, to bring back people. Like, we're just some random from Toronto. Like, we're not one of these scientists. So we would be stranded with a whole bunch of copies of ourselves. Yeah, but you'd go insane because, like, they're not actually different. They're just you. Like, multiple times. You would literally go insane. Right? So, and there is no surface to go back to. Like, there's nothing to go back to. You'd just be stuck in an underwater basement, right, that will eventually flood from... I don't know, like in hundreds of years or so, right? Like, it will flood. You could upload peeps from the Ark to robots? Can we? We don't... Right now, in this moment, we don't have access to that, right? So, can we? They would probably be upset. Well, technically speaking, wouldn't it just copy them? Because we saw this with the robot outside of the plant, right? Like, she thought she was in the Ark, but the version of her was already in the Ark. She was just left behind. So right now, like, if we were to even try this, it would just be another copy, right? So yeah, they would still think, like, is this the Ark? But no, you just... It's actually pretty selfish if you think about it, because, like, you would be copying a person, right, out of the Ark to please yourself. But the only thing you're really doing is, one, pleasing yourself with it, and two, bringing them in the same apocalyptic mess that you're in. in a horrible life, right? There's nothing good about this place here. Like, nothing is left good. The surface is completely done, dead, not worth going back to. Like, and bringing people... Like, okay, has anyone seen the movie Passengers? This is screaming the Passengers scene, right? Where the guy wakes up a girl because he was losing his fucking mind by going alone, right? By being on his own. So could you imagine we do the same thing here because we are losing our mind? Would you make that mistake? Would you actually just... Ja, man, ik kom er speed af, hè? Okay? Okay, so quick question in the chat right now. Would you or would you not copy people from the Ark to bring into the same abyss that you're stuck in alone? To please yourself, knowing damn well that you're bringing them into the same nightmare that you're stuck in. Would you do it?
Are we done here?
Yeah,
Activate the clamor, please.
sure thing.
And if you want to keep it a short answer, type 1 in chat for yes, type 2 in no, 2 for no. So just 1 or 2s. It was a theoretical concept, but you wouldn't. Well, yes, it's theoretical, of course, but like if this was an option, right? No, you would only clone yourself. Okay, fair enough.
Take a seat and we'll be off.
Alright, chat, we're gonna descend. I have to be honest, today is gonna be quite a very short stream. I knew this beforehand, by the way. It's because I don't have enough time for the full 3 hours that I usually do. So I'm gonna have to leave it here. Like after we finish the descent, I'm gonna have to call it. But I'll continue tomorrow, finishing the SOMA playthrough. And if you want to watch it, I'll watch it. If you want to be with me doing the ending, like uncovering options that we might have,
Full of redundant copies of the same people.
I'll schedule it beforehand, right? So you can be here on time, like if you want to see everything as well. So, because there's going to be more of these questions that I want to ask. There's going to be more theories that we can dive back into. So, if you feel excited about that sort of stuff, then be sure to hit the bell notification, right? Like you'll get like a notification once I go live. So, and of course, subscribing will help as well with like keeping you updated when I'm live and when I'm not. So, besides all that, if you want to support me, without subbing like or anything like that, just giving a like is amazing already. So, you would love to clone yourself? I'm not sure I would.
Please.
Oh, right.
I don't know what to say.
I'm sorry about the
I don't want to
monologue
upset you.
thing.
Say anything.
When I was little, I used to climb the stairs all the way to the top of the building. And I can still feel how I had to, tuck my arm so I could push the heavy steel door open. Well, the first time that I dared go up there, I stepped out onto the roof and watched the smog rise and fall over Taipei. I got all the way up to the corner ledge, and I felt the warm wind in my hair, and the sun was setting, and the streets below were shadowed by the tall buildings. The people pushing through the crowd flowed like paint from an artist's brush. Street food vendors filled the air with aromas of all my favorite foods. For a brief moment, I felt connected to the world in a way that I never had before. It was the most profound feeling of comfort and sense of belonging I could ever hope for. I really never felt the same way again, but I went up to the roof many times after. I'm not religious, but I can see why people would be. The privilege of being makes a strong case, at least every once in a while.
Do you still feel that sense of awe? Even like this?
Things are different, but we're still here.
What's the point of going on? Everyone's gone. All the people still left are digital copies trapped in computers at the bottom of the sea. We'll never be able to rebuild or reclaim what we were.
Are you really so unhappy being what you are, or is this about the man who went for a scan 100 years ago?
Both, I guess. When I was back in Toronto, even the worst case, the darkest futures I could predict, they at least included my previous life somehow.
100 years ago? Brother. That we took a long nap.
I feel so uprooted. There's nothing here that I recognize, nothing that makes me feel like I belong. Even if we make it to the Ark, would it be any different? I'd still be alone. No friends. No family.
You could make new friends. I'm sure everyone would like to know the time traveler. If not, you still have...
Oh, thank fuck. Chat, we're doomed. Chat, we're dying. We're doomed.
Catherine?
We're finally dying, chat. All will be over in a
Hello,
few
Catherine.
moments' notice.
What happened?
What do you think happened, bud? Why can't you just grab the thing, my guy? Right, chat. Really, really sorry to keep it to make this thing so short. You know what? I kind of I wanna finish the sequence right now. Like, what's going on? What do we got here? Engineer Sammy is gonna do this. So, oh, I see.
Not much, but why have we stopped moving?
The power blacked out for a moment. Think it could be the atmospheric pressure. It's pushing pretty hard, really testing the limits of my suit.
Don't worry, it should hold.
Comforting.
It will
Should?
hold.
Okay. Oh, right, you have to.
Does
True.
time freeze when you're not powered?
Time feels omitted more than anything.
What's the difference?
I don't feel like I'm being held back or hindered. And I don't have the opportunity to reflect on the time I'm missing. It's simply missing.
Sounds like sleeping without the dreaming.
Yes, but generally you anticipate when you're about to sleep, and there's a natural continuation since we tend to wake up where we went to sleep. My experience is more like an ever-changing moment that never really seems to find closure.
Sounds kind of like a movie being edited live.
I suppose so. I guess it sounds exciting, but it really keeps me activated to the point of exhaustion.
It's rough.
Could be worse. Could be a time traveler stuck in a body made from black goo.
That'd be the worst.
All right. Sir?
You did it! You did it!
Sir, I don't want your candy. Did the game crash? Hello? Alright. Wakey wakey!
Oh, good, you're back.
What happened?
Something dropped onto the cage. Knocks you right out.
It spoke to me.
Looked like a man, one of WoW's creatures. It just stared at you for a moment, then threw itself down the abyss.
It said it would make preparations. I don't like the sound of that.
It was
We're
very
almost
strange. I thought it was
4,000.
gonna kill you
We're
for
almost
sure.
4 kilometers
Didn't it?
down, chap.
Yeah,
Ugh.
me too. Looks like we're closing in on the ocean floor.
Good, not sure the climber could take it much longer. Okay, so this is the Omega Sector. It's about an acre of the abyssal plan used by Pathos 2. I expect we'll have to do some walking before we reach town.
You haven't been here before?
Not in a way that'll help us.
Right, the other you has been here. We're following your little footsteps, Kat.
When I had footsteps,
You could still be down here somewhere, technically.
don't remind me, freaks me out.
What freaks you out?
Tell and find that art.
Alright, chat. Oh boy. Chat, I love you all, but this is where we end. Because I have to go. But sorry for the short stream, like I said, you know, it's only been an hour, but I hope you still enjoyed it, like, and I hope I'll see you back tomorrow, because I really want to dive into the theories of, like, what is the better option, like, what options do we actually have, like, what, like, a few what ifs, like, if we were to, you know, do something differently, so I love exploring those things with you, so if you enjoyed, I hope I see you back tomorrow, and for the rest of it, I wish you a happy Thursday, and thanks for watching. And please, if you can, consider subscribing or liking it. Helps a lot with, 1, algorithm, and 2, just simply the growth of the channel, so more people can enjoy this with us, right? Alright, that said, I will see well, I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.